Hi, I'm Jean Parker, and I'm an executive and leadership certified coach and facilitator with over 16 years' experience as a CFO and a further 10 years as an educator. I work with emerging leaders through coaching and hands on workshops to help them get a jump on how to lead through connection, collaboration, innovation, and getting the most out of their teams. So today we're going to look at the number one way for you and your team to add value by thinking creatively. Let's get to the nut of it. Your job as a leader is for you and your team to add value to your company, specifically to add value to the bottom line, either directly or indirectly. That means the same old does not work. For example, if you're in a public company, then you know that in every quarter there is an expectation to improve shareholder value. To do this, a company has to either increase revenue or decrease cost, or both. And it is a slippery slope. You can't stand still. Competition is fierce and rapidly changing. In addition, the potential and threat of AI will shift how jobs are done. Repetitive tasks will be computerized. If you're not thinking and creating something new, well, will your job even exist? So, specifically to add value, you and your team will need to have innovative conversations on an ongoing basis around things like developing new processes, eliminating work, finding and entering new markets, redefining markets, solving complex problems, changing full systems, etc. Now, these expectations are not new, but how we engage the power of our team is. My favorite leadership guru these days is Brené Brown. Her definition of leadership in her book, Dare to Lead, is bang on. She defines a leader as someone who takes responsibility for finding the potential in people and processes, and who has the courage to develop that potential. It is that potential that needs to be unleashed. The old approach of telling our employees that we need to create change will not work. Well, maybe in a short-term crisis it might. I'm going to jump in here with a reflection from my own background. As a CFO, I always worked in companies and industries that were rapidly changing. I gravitated to them. One of the things I used to question was, why are people below the C-suite level, why were they not more creative or innovative? I thought the answer laid in the skills we built in our youth. And yes, there are lots of studies of how creative thinking and innovative thought shrinks as we grow from kids to adults. But as I explored education and now coaching, I am learning it is the conditions, the structure we create in organizations that stifle and inhibit ideas. So how do we shift? Yes, we would prefer to create this structure in a corporate culture of innovation and change. But what if you're not in the C-suite influencing this culture? You do not have to wait for a whole company to change, but you as a leader can create innovation within your own team. Let's look at the conditions that could create your successful innovative team, i.e., what works well. So number one, you need to develop trust. Employees are prepared to take risks if they know you have their back. Number two, let employees know they are respected and believed in, and that they have ideas and answers. Number three, have an ongoing conversation, both one-on-one and as a team, about ideas big and small. Number four, break up the process. Do idea generation first, for example, brainstorming, and implementation second, for example, process and risk assessment. Keeping these two separate allow for judgment not to creep in and stifle ideas. Number five, create a learning culture. It allows for risk-taking, idea generation, and continuous improvement. Number six, create a structure on the process of idea generation and implementation. Number seven, frame your discussions in future possibilities, i.e. solutions, not past mistakes, i.e. problems. Number 8, make collaboration a priority, for it accelerates innovative thought. The old adage, the sum of the parts, really works here because ideas heard and discussed can trigger ideas in others. Number 9, respect and activate diversity. All employees are not you. They bring their own diverse backgrounds, multiple perspectives and knowledge, and therefore as a group have more ability for collective innovative thought. Some bonus conditions as well. This would make it even better if. Number 1, most creative thinking space is formed when all parts of the brain are engaged. Some refer to it as the flow state. It really means we are engaged visually, auditorily, and kinesthetically. Number 2, more creative, innovative ideas happen when your team is fresh. You know the basics: good sleep, food, eliminate distractions, etc. Number 3, allowing space for both types of creative thought, those that create in the moment and those that go away and need to sleep on it. Number 4, promote your team to play and create both at work and in their personal lives. It helps people practice being in a flow state, feeling the freedom of thinking and inventing, and it helps them shift easily into it when they're generating ideas at work. So now, what structure can you use as a leader to create this innovative team? It's a structure I did not have when I was a CFO, and it's the coaching structure. It is a great place to build a foundation for a creative thinking team that can effectively roll out innovations. The coaching structure, used one-on-one and with your team, is an ongoing conversation. It builds trust, respect, and rapport. It separates idea generation from implementation. It creates a process for creative thought through deep listening, powerful questions, exploring multiple perspectives, etc. It is future-focused and deals in solutions. It creates space for ideas to be generated by employees. It sets up the implementation process to be owned by the employees through analysis, accountability, and commitment. And it helps promote a learning culture through review, celebration, and next steps. So in wrapping it up, the number one way for you and your team to add value to your organization on an ongoing basis is to generate ideas and implement them effectively to impact the bottom line. Becoming a leader coach will allow you to create a structure for you and your team to maximize your impact in your organization. Thanks for watching my video scribe. One of the first steps to becoming a leader coach is listening deeply to your employees to really understand them. So to help you, I've just released this deep listening checklist that can easily get you find out more about your employees. You can get access to it by going to jeanparkercoaching.com and clicking on the Access button. This is an easy step-by-step process to get you out of your own way and clearly hear what your employees are saying or not saying. So check it out on jeanparkercoaching.com. Thanks for listening today. Take care.